Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be using no beauty blenders or brushes because I'm going to be using my fingers to apply all of my products. First, applying my invisible oil blocking primer and my SKINDINAVIA setting spray. I'm going to be so scared doing this because I've just never done this before, and it's gonna be really interesting, yes, just to see how the products, apply with just your fingers. And I'm excited to show you guys my results. So I'm applying this Bobbi Brown Skin Moisture Compact Foundation in Golden. And the reason I'm applying this foundation is because it's a cream-based foundation. It's easier for me to blend with my fingers, and it is medium to full coverage. Well, it's actually light to medium coverage. So I just want to see how this applies first until I apply my next foundation, because it's not covering as much as I would like it to. Next, going in with my L'Oreal True Match foundation in W8, I'm going to be applying a little bit with my little middle finger all over my face, and I'm going to blend that out with my ring and my middle finger. I think these two fingers work perfectly together because they balance each other out. And this is really interesting because there was a lot of things that I actually think blended really good with my fingers versus a beauty blender or a brush, because your fingers get into all the areas that those can't. So applying this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Tan, I'm going to go in with those same two fingers and I'm going to be blending those out. I realized that concealer isn't as, it's not as hard to blend with my fingers. And I think honestly I would start to blend with my fingers, blend concealer with my fingers, because it's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. And I think that the blend came out seamless. It was really beautiful, and I think it also has something to do with the concealer as well. I really like this concealer. I've been using it for a while, and I actually just started using it, but I've been using it for like a week, and I really like the coverage of it. It's one of the biggest rave concealers on the internet, and I decided to try it, and it was definitely paying off once I did. When I apply my contour in LA Girl Pro Conceal in Chestnut, I just apply it straight from the tube on my fingers and then on my face. And as you guys can see, I'm just tapping it. I'm making sure that I do it in a tapping motion. I'm not like pressing it as deep as you guys think I am. I'm just tapping it lightly. And I loved how I did my nose contour with this contour cream. So going back in those areas that I felt needed to just be a little bit lighter, under my eye and on the bridge of my nose, I'm gonna go back in with my Tape Shape concealer, and I'm just going to lighten those areas up a bit. So once I'm done applying all that concealer and blending that out, I'm gonna go in with this Mercier powder, and I am so scared in trying this powder with my fingers because powder is a very tricky consistency, and sometimes it can either patch up and look very cakey, which I hope doesn't happen, but if it does, you guys know it's because it's not used with like a wet beauty blender. And you guys can see the difference between me using my finger, which is dry, versus a beauty blender, which is a little damp, to apply powder. It comes out a little bit dry looking, a little bit powdery looking, but I was very surprised in that I was able to just blend it out and smooth it out and actually rub it using my finger instead of actually like just patting it. Onto my eyebrows. Now my eyebrows are extremely difficult to fill in with a brush. Using my finger to fill in my eyebrows, I knew it was going to be a challenge, and as you guys can see, it is a very difficult one. I am using the number 5 pomade from Benefit, and nothing really happened because it was very hard to do it with my finger. Applying some blush, I'm going to just be rubbing this on my cheekbones, and then now I'm just going to put in some eyeshadow on my lid just to kind of give my lid some color. And honestly, I'm just using any colors at this point. I'm using this red shade from the Modern Renaissance palette in the ABH palette. From ABH, sorry. And then I'm just applying that right on my lid and using my pinky finger to pat that in and blend it out. And once I pat that in, I think I wanted to rub that down on my lower lash line and just bring the color down to give me some type of aesthetic. Okay, I don't know what I was trying to do, but I did it, and I can't reverse it, so I just went along with it. Now, applying mascara, I'm definitely not using my fingers. I apply that with my hand, with the applicator. But I applied my lips with my hands, and I'm using these two ColourPop matte liquid lipsticks. And I was trying to do some type of ombre look. I look kind of crazy right now, but hopefully it gets better. Once I apply this Glow Up highlighter from ColourPop, it's a cream-based highlighter. I figured I'd cheat and use a cream-based one because that way it would be easier to blend out. I applied that, and then I actually forgot to apply a finishing spray after, so that cakey look, powder filmy look is, yeah, it's still there. Okay, so you know what? I didn't do as bad as I thought I was gonna do, honestly. Putting on your makeup with no brushes, I have to hide my wig cap because it's showing. Putting on your makeup with no brushes, no beauty blender, and nothing to blend but these 5 fingers, the right ones, because I really didn't use these, but your 5 fingers, that's all you have to blend. I didn't do as bad as I thought I was going to do. You know why? My foundation was great. And as long as the foundation's good, everything else comes out pretty good. I know I cheated with my mascara, but you're gonna have to sue me because I wasn't putting on no mascara with my fingers. Like, I can't put on mascara with my fingers at all. Like, my eyebrows look like shit. They really look like shit, but I tried. This highlight looks great. Put my highlight my highlight look poppin'. To say that my Mercier powder blended better than I thought, because powder is just one of those consistencies that's just extremely hard to blend with your fingers. Like, it's just hard. My eyeshadow came out pretty good. I was trying to do some type of transition from a darker red up to a lighter red. I just needed something simple, something fast, something easy. I'm extremely impressed with the results, guys. Please let me know down below what y'all think. If y'all think I look crazy, because yeah, I look a little crazy because my eyebrows just look crazy. If my eyebrows was done, this wouldn't be such a bad look, for real. And y'all can't front and say that that's not true, because it is. Subscribe to my channel. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And don't miss out on any more of my videos. Yes, I'm talking like this for the rest of the video because this is just my mood right now. Please like this video if you enjoyed watching this. And this video is actually really helpful in terms of you learning little tricks on how to use your fingers for certain areas. Like your pinky. I use my pinky as like a little small eyeshadow brush. So since that's my smallest finger, I kind of got into all of the areas that I couldn't really use my other fingers for. So that was really helpful. I used my pinky for my brows because I need a small brush for my brows. Even though ain't nothing really happened to them, they still pretty much look the same. 2 fingers. These were my... These were great. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Bye!